At the witch gathering, the coven belle Adeline grabbed my husband's arm.
Fiona, I'm taking your husband. Dissolve your covenant.
Logan pulled her closer.
Just name your price, sweetheart.
Around us, the other witches whispered and snickered.
Look at her, showing up with a cat cart while everyone else has shadow stinks. No wonder he's leaving.
Instead of getting angry, I laughed. You'd better think carefully. Breaking a covenant with me comes at a price. Adeline looked me up and down and smirked.
Well, well, look who's learned to talk tough. Take those. Consider them payment for all the years you've been watching over Logan for me.
Sweetheart, it's better for everyone this way.
My husband smirked. I couldn't believe I took a day off from the Shadow Council for this. I looked at her coldly.
Adeline, do you know what the Witch's Code says about stealing someone else's husband while a covenant is still active?
You'd better think carefully. Breaking a covenant with me comes at a price. She let out a dismissive laugh.
Consequences? Ask around what name I carry in the Shadow Council.
But none of them knew I was the primordial witch's personal guardian. Even the Shadow Council answers to me, watching them hold hands. I let out a cold laugh.
So the two of you planned this all along?
That's nonsense! Adeline and I are true loves! If she hadn't been forced to go abroad to study dark curses, we would have been together all along.
I was utterly stunned. Everyone at the Coven training ground knew she had been the one to dump Logan. Now he was rewriting history? I didn't know why they had gotten back together, but at this moment, the magic covenant between Logan and Mai was still active. Logan, do you have any idea what the penalty is for covenant betrayal? Enough with the threats. You're just upset because there aren't enough mana crystals. Name your price. I have more than enough mana crystals. Watching this once glorious coven belle now reduced to proving herself by stealing someone else's husband, I felt nothing but indifference.
Adeline, let me remind you. If Logan agrees to dissolve the covenant today, both of you will face the witch court.
Stop trying to scare us! What could you possibly do? Ever since we made the covenant, we've barely seen each other. Who knows what you've been up to? To be honest, if you hadn't chased me back then, you wouldn't have gotten a single mana crystal.
If it weren't for my special status, I would have slapped him. Logan's words drew laughter from the crowd.
See? They always say your power and status determine your partner. Someone like Fiona, with no background and no presence, was destined to lose her husband.
Right? Dressed so shabbily, and she dares to show up here. When it comes to wealth and influence, Adeline's family is generous, and they have the Shadow Council backing them.
Everyone was fawning over the former coven belle. Not a single person spoke up for me. In their eyes, I was nothing but a clown for their entertainment. Ignoring their mockery, I turned to leave. But before I could stand, a hand pressed down on my shoulder.